Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Ruby Rodriguez. I will be creating this look using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette right over here. Super dope. Look at these colors, these shades. I think these are more for like a bold look, especially for a night out. That's why I decided to call this look New Year's Eve look. And I keep saying look so many times. But anyways, I did do a vote on Instagram yesterday for those who either wanted to see me do sparkly or colorful look. And 90% of you guys chose sparkly, so that's what I did. If you want to see how I created this look, please keep on watching. Okay, so I did my eyebrows off camera. I'm going in with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in the shade Eden. I'm grabbing my e.l.f. brush. It's an eyeshadow C brush, but I'm using this to spread the primer on my lid and applying it. I really like this brush because it's almost like a mini buff brush where all the bristles are compacted with each other. I'm using the e.l.f. brush now to spread the primer all over my lid, and I am not going to set this. Next, I'm going in with my Cover FX Mattifying Primer with Anti-Acne Treatment. I'm using this because my face is oily, especially in my T-zone. As you see, I am putting it on my T-zone. And I've tried many different primers, and let me tell you, this is the only one that works for me. To start, I'm using the shade Unity. I'm using my Morphe M441 brush. This is a nice blending brush. It's really fluffy. I'm putting this all over my crease. Now making sure that I'm fluffing this out really nicely on my crease to start with because the look I'm doing is really smoky. Now I'm going with this dark shade Parallel. This is a brown. I'm using the Morphe M330 brush. You need to make sure that you're going in straight in the crease instead of having a slant on the brush, because then you will get it on your lid. I want to really focus on putting it on the crease with that point, as you see what I'm doing, making sure I'm going back and forth motion to make sure that it stays in place. During the video, you're going to see that I'm focusing on only one eye, and it's because after I'm done with one eye, I will be doing the other eye off camera. I want to make sure that you guys see all the details that I'm doing in one eye so that I can do the other eye and not spend so much time filming. I'm taking my blending brush, again the Morphe 441, the one I started with, and blending out this brown color all over my crease and making sure that I'm smoking it out. Now I'm going to be taking the color Obsidian, and I'm using again the M330 brush. I'm going to make sure that I'm holding the brush in a pointed form. I want to put it again focusing on the crease, making sure that the color stays in the crease because we will be blending this out later. I grabbed the same blending brush that I used earlier. I'm blending out the brown and the black together. Remember, I'm creating a smoky look, so you want to make sure you're smoking it out with the brush. I'm grabbing my Rose Gold BH Cosmetics number 9 brush. I got this, I believe, from the Rose Gold brush set. I'm using this to cut out the middle of my crease. I'm not going to cut out the whole crease just because I want to create that smoky look in my inner and outer corners. I'm going to take the color Dimension and start packing this on my lid with the Morphe M124 brush. I'm going to start packing this on the center of my lid. I really like this color. It's super shimmery. And since you guys wanted a sparkly look, here you go. Now I'm going to start with my outer corner. I'm taking that black obsidian color. I'm using my Morphe M330 brush. In my outer corner, I'm also going to be using this for my inner corner. As you see, I started off by placing the color on my outer corner and bringing it in little by little. Since this color is super dark, I mean it's black, it's hard to work with, so you want to do it a little at a time. Now I'm bringing this up a little bit higher in my crease. This is so I can create that little gradient effect and blend that color that I packed on my lid and the crease color together. Sticking with the same brush, now I'm working in the inner corner. Same thing, pack the color first in the inner corner, then work your way up to create that gradient effect. Using the same firm shadow brush that I used to pack on my lid Dimension, I'm going to be using to grab this lucid pretty white shimmery color and place it in my inner corner so I can create that highlight effect. I had to be really careful placing lucid in my inner corner because if you go too high, you will bring down the black shadow and then the black shadow will be in your inner corner. Now to make my lid more sparkly, I'm taking the same shade Lucid and placing it all over my lid. Now I'm grabbing my Tarteist double-ended eyeliner. So one side is the liquid eyeliner that I'm going to be using now, and then the other side is for the waterline. I'm going to be using this because I will be applying lashes later on, and I want to make sure that the band is not as noticeable. So I want to make sure I'm blending this, so putting it on the lid and stretching it out a little bit in the outer corner and inner corner, but I'm not creating a wing. finally onto lashes. One of my friends recommended this to me. It's the Superhero by It Cosmetics. Honestly, one of the best mascaras that I own. I'm going to just be putting this all over my lashes. I'm taking these lashes, they're called Monica G's. They're by my cousin Merylinda. She has a Makeup Talk Facebook page that I am part of. So she has these, and she also has another pair called I Am Dope. So I will be putting this in my description if you want to learn more about her lashes. Now, transitioning to my face, I will be using Maybelline Fit Me Foundation in the shade Natural Beige. I am number 220. I will be using my Morphe M439 brush. This is a buffing brush. I love it so much to apply foundation. This brush, the bristles are compacted together, so it makes sure that the color stays in place. And when you move in circular motion, the foundation, it looks more smooth. This foundation is really close to my skin tone, but I am bringing the foundation a little down to my neck so it can be blended out. Moving on to concealer, I'll be using the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Fair Clair. I'll be applying this under my eyes, in the center of my forehead, and on my nose. Taking my damp beauty blender, I'm blending all the concealer I applied to my face. Now I'm grabbing a dry beauty blender. I'm using the Luxury Baking Powder by Revolution, using this to set my under eyes. Now I'm using the Morphe M510 brush to sweep away the powder. To contour my face, I'm using the Aesthetica Cream Contour Kit. I will be using this active facial oil that I got at TJ Maxx. I'm putting a few drops on the cream that I'm using so it's smoother to apply. To contour, I will be using the Morphe S3 brush. This is just to put on the lines on my cheeks and also to apply the lines on my forehead. I'm just taking that damp beauty blender and blending it all out. To set the cream contour that I used, I'm taking the Smashbox contour set kit. As you can see, I've had this for the longest. I've used it so many times. And I'm using my Morphe M462 brush to blend this all out. Time for that highlight, ladies. I'm taking my Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the shade Golden Flower Crown. I'm going to be applying this with my Morphe M310 brush. Using my M22 Morphe brush, the same colors that I use for my crease, I am putting on my under eyes. To make my eyes pop out, I'm going in with the NYX Wonder Pencil in the shade Light Clair. Now I'm grabbing the same mascara that I used earlier and applying it on my lower lash line. For lips, I'll be using the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick in the shade Bombshell. To add some shine, I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty Lip Gloss in Fenty Glow. And this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see me do other videos, let me know what you want me to do in the comments below. Please subscribe. Love you guys.